Hello guys, welcome to JazzedTutorials, and this week I'm showing you a back to basics video. Basically, we're going to be talking about one main feature for this whole video, so it's not really going to be like a bunch of steps. So I was recently reading a book for Photoshop and came across a very cool feature that I never really dove into or played with, but it actually is super useful and very simple. We've done like really cool like photo filter effects and stuff in the past that take up lots of steps, like 2 or 3 steps to get there, but there is a feature in Photoshop that is actually way easier to make those effects, and it's actually an adjustment layer, so that's really cool. Down below under your adjustments, right here next to your grouping and between your mask, there's a thing called color lookup. Now when you open your photo, it's going to give you various cool options here. So over here on your properties, you have a 3D LUT file, which is there, an abstract profile, and a device link. All of these colors link to your lovely photo. Now the word dither is already checked off, and to use these various filters they give you, usually you want to keep that checked off. So you can play around with each of these. They really give you awesome effects. It's almost as if you're doing an Instagram filter, but not. So, for instance, 2-strip look gives you that effect. You get that one with this one. And you get that cool, whoa, that's crazy. Candlelight cure, that's really awesome. Oh my god, it's so awesome. I've been messing with this for about a good amount of time now. About an hour or so. I played with this whole thing, and it gives you a lot of really cool effects. Film stock, a horror effect, you can get a moonlight effect, sunset. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh, I love the soft warming effect. That's really neat. Night from day, fall colors. That's so, oh my god, that's so perfect. That almost has like a vintage vibe to it. And then down below, I have the abstract, which, when you do that, you can make your own abstract profile, or you can click the ones I have here. Like I have a backlight poster. That's a little bit weird. Blue tone. Not really. Cobalt carmine. That's kind of cool. It's like vintage almost. Gold and blue color tones. You get a lightness decrease on that. You can use pastel hues, which is really kind of crazy. Doesn't always work for the particular photo that you're using, but whatever. Sienna blue, turquoise and sepia. That's cool. It's like almost like a grayed out, but not. And then you got device link, which they only give you a few options, but they're still pretty cool. Whoa, not really. The smoky effect is really awesome. I love that effect. It's kind of like going back in time almost. And then you got teal, metal, and gold. That's really awesome. Love that. Now, what is also nifty about this too is that if you were to remember how way back in the very beginning of my channel I did like this cool like what was it called? I don't remember what it was, but we did like a black and white and then we overlaid it on top of the original photo type deal. Let me see if I can find one that would work with this. Probably the smoky effect. We're gonna go with the smoky effect. So go back to my original background layer, drag that copy layer up top, turn the copy layer to black and white, and then I'm going to overlay it on top of the smoky color lookup. Oh my god, look at that! And you can even go ahead and now change up your cool colors. We could go with fall colors. Look at that. It gives you a really awesome like contrasted effect. It's so cool. Like, oh my god, crisp, warm look. Oh my god, guys. Do you see how simple this like actual like adjustment layer just made everything in Photoshop? You can do so much with this just one adjustment layer. So play around with this adjustment layer, use it in various ways. Each photo that you use will have a different effect depending on which one you choose out of the options they give you. You don't obviously have to go and do the whole contrast and overlay black and white thing like I just did, but if you wanted to add more contrast, that's one way to go about it. Or if you wanted to go ahead and do brightness and contrast on top of that as an adjustment layer, I'm sure you could do that too. It would give you probably a similar effect, but whatever. It's your choice, your preference, whatever. But yeah, I just basically figured out what that adjustment layer actually is useful for. and I might end up using this in more ways than one to do future tutorials. So yeah, have fun with it. Check it out. It's a really cool adjustment layer. It's super useful. Can really make a lot of things simpler for you in Photoshop when you're doing editing or whatever. If you're creating a cool focal effect, this would be super cool. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you guys this week in Photoshop. I didn't really have anything spectacular to show you, but I really loved finding out about this adjustment layer and reading up on it. It was a great read. If you go to Barnes & Noble, they have a lot of cool Photoshop books there. Definitely check some of them out. I don't have titles for them because every Barnes & Noble I've been into recently has different books and stuff, but yeah, they're really useful. All the Photoshop books they have in Barnes & Noble, super useful, have really cool techniques and things, give you all basic stuff to learn. And how I didn't know about this sooner, I have no clue. I'm baffled as to how I never knew what that actual adjustment layer did. But I love what it does. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this week's video. I know it was beginner based. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like what I showed you, hit the like button. If you want to see cool tutorials like what I've done in previous weeks and or this tutorial, by all means hit subscribe. I post at least once a week. And yeah, that's about it for this week. So talk to you later. Bye!